Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me today. I'm joined today with Nancy McCarthy. Nancy and her family have been part of this church since
1993.
And what was the first event that you all, one of the first big events you were part of here at St. Thomas?
My child's baptism on Thanksgiving Day.
Yay, that's totally awesome. Great. So we're here to talk about Holy Week, which begins on Sunday. Holy Week is the granddaddy of the week. It is the week for us as Episcopalians, as Christians. It's an entire week of intentional acts, intentional liturgy, intentional music, intentional prayer, intentional teaching throughout the week. And we get to practice. We get to practice what Jesus taught us, and we get to practice what our ancestors have taught us, so we may be more able servants of Jesus Christ today in real time. So I asked Nancy to join me because I want her to speak just briefly about what's one part of Holy Week. Palm Sunday, Maundy, Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Vigil, Easter Sunday morning. On that spectrum, what's the one that really just grabs your heart?
For me, it is the Agape, which follows the Maundy Thursday service. Mm-hmm. Let me explain that when I started in the church, I would come to Maundy Thursday, but I would scoot right after because I had to work at the crack of dawn. Yep. And so I just never followed the church and went to the next service. But in 1997, I had some personal things going on, so I took a leap of faith and followed everybody across the pathway into Taylor Hall for the best, most wonderful service I've ever experienced. It was mesmerizing, and people throw that word around a lot, but when you walk in, the room is dark, just with candlelight, and everyone is quiet. You go in, you sit down. There are wonderful prayers of thanksgiving, of blessing, and you just get the feeling, if you let yourself be present, you get the feeling of what it might have been like for Jesus and his friends on the last time they were together, not knowing it would be their last time. Jesus knew, but his friends didn't. And there was probably fear, lots of love, disbelief that what he was telling them about what was going to happen. And so if you just close your eyes and be present in the moment, it's just the most powerful sensory thing you've ever experienced. And it just carries through the whole rest of the weekend. So I invite you to come and just enjoy the mystery. It's a wonderful service.
So that emotion which we can see in you and hear in you, no, it's beautiful. Because the intimacy of Holy Week is what we yearn for. We say all welcome, no exceptions at St. Thomas. But it's a whole nother can of worms to come in here, experience that, and then discover the intimacy with God and Jesus Christ. For me, as a teenager, it was Maundy, Thursday, after the Agape teaching, after the stripping of the altar, when all went quiet and dark, and I was alone on my knees at the altar rail, and I had my moment. I was right there. Years later, it was when my daughter washed my feet on the foot washing. And I've never been loved in that way before by God. And I was so grateful for it. And then later on, in years after that, Easter Vigil with the great litany of light and the youth doing their teachings and the candlelight, and then the baptism, and then our first Easter service. I can go on and on. I love Holy Week. And this Sunday, we start with Palm Sunday. This Sunday you arrive and we start outdoors, weather permitting, and we'll bless the palms outside, and then we'll come into the sanctuary, and then we'll do the Liturgy of Psalms, and then we'll hear the entire anticipation of what happens during Holy Week. It's a powerful offering that is given to all of us to hear and to absorb. It's intimate and it's inviting. So join us for Holy Week. Again, this handout was given out on Sunday. It explains in brief, which means paragraphs, of each day. It's all on the website. It's all in the e-news. There'll be a link under this video so you can learn more. We know you're all busy, but we invite you to step into Holy Week and just walk the walk with us. We're here to prepare a place for you so you can go deeper in your relationship with Jesus Christ and experience the love, liberating hope that comes with following the cross. We'll see you soon. God bless you.